We are Anonymous Sudan. Today, we are a direct threat to all European banks. European banks, you will soon be witnessing the most powerful cyber attack in the recent history of the world. Be prepared, because when we strike, it will be too late to make amends. Many European banks will be targeted and we will hit without mercy.
World has gone mad. The reason for this is money. If God rules Russia, then who rules Europe? That's right, the banking system. No money, no problem. Revel is sufficiently familiar with the European financial infrastructure. See you soon.
This is not a DDoS attack. Games are over. We call on all active groups to engage in destructive activities against the European banking system. No money, no weapons, no Kiev regime. This is the formula for the death of Nazism, and it will work. Within 48 hours we are launching this global company. Nothing will save you, and this is not a warning. I am just informing you. You have never seen such problems before. We are killing it.
And this is Dabu 7. As you just witnessed, we have three massive groups coming together: Killnet, Revel, and Anonymous Sudan, now promising to destroy banks in Europe. They put this out yesterday evening, giving a 48-hour warning, meaning that within 2 days, towards the 17th, they expect to launch something against these banks. Now, some of these groups have been tied into connections with Russia throughout their history. One of the groups, Revel, was said to have been disbanded. They thought that they took out their leadership. Apparently not. And all three of these groups now coming together saying that this is not going to be a DDoS attack. The games are over. They're going to shut down the money. Then there's no weapons. And then there's no more funding war in Ukraine. This could have large ramifications globally. You're talking about attacking the banking sectors. This could affect everyone. Gold, silver, dollars, every currency that you can imagine. If the big dogs in Europe start to fall, so too will all the other banks, as far as I can tell. And the central banks are prepared for this. They have been stacking gold like no other. And this is one massive staged event. If it goes down, you can guarantee that. I'm going to break this down further on the next live stream. If it doesn't happen before then, going live Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, Dabu777. Breaking this down in further detail. Hope to see you guys there. Hit that subscribe button for more. Much love.
First and foremost, I'm give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and safety to the elect scattered all over the globe. Tawadi Abashim Yahweh Shai, Shalom. I'm back again with a hopefully a short video. As you just seen, Dabu 7, he posted that video about 3 days ago, I believe. So we're in the third day of that since that video's been posted. And basically, these so-called hackers from Russia or from Europe or whatever are basically saying that they're about to, hack, these big industries and these big banks, and, they're about to cause terror, right? A cyber attack, basically. Salakia. The wicked elite of Esau, Edom, all right, these bankers, this is what they want, okay? Because remember, the Fed now is about to come into play, okay, I believe July 1st, okay, where the CBDC, the central bank digital currency, will be the new, right, way of payment, all right, which we know where that's going to lead to, the MOTB, all right? So they would need something like this to happen, all right, like a reset, right? Like they called it the global reset, okay, a mass event, all right, that's gonna, tank the economy, destroy the dollar, okay, and they're gonna have the CBDC, all right, with the Superman cape on, ready, for business, basically, okay. So we're gonna watch a video. I'm gonna go off with the brother Ishar Salakia Yeshaya, I believe his name is Yeshaya, You know, he does edifying videos, very edifying videos, right? Issacharite brother, all right? But I'm gonna basically piggyback off of his video, all right? Because this devil is about to come down with great wrath, all right? And that's the scripture we're about to start with. Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he had but a short time, and he knows he has a short time, all right, to establish, right, this NWO, all right? Because remember, Revelations 13 and 16, he wants to chip everyone, right, with the C-hip, right? He wants to chip everyone, all right? This is where the CBDC comes in, all right? And this is where, you know, the Fed now comes in, all right? Because that's just the catalyst, all right? That's the stepping stone, all right, for this devil, okay, to chip everybody up, all right? Because, like I said in my last video, this is going to be a technological enslavement, all right? A digital enslavement where everything is going to be digital, everything from your health, from your ID, your keys, everything, okay? And they need some type of catastrophic event, all right, that's gonna, you know, help them land this, you know, this basic plan for the New World Order, all right? Because this is where they're going with it, okay? So we're gonna, you know, just watch this video and piggyback off of it. But you have to listen. It's very edifying, all right? Very good information. I just found out about it, just came off of work. I was listening to it at work, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So without no further ado,
we all know, but still pay insufficient attention to the frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack, which would bring to a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, hospital services, our society as a whole. The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance in comparison to a major cyber attack. To use the COVID-19 crisis as a timely opportunity to reflect on the lessons the cybersecurity community can draw and improve our preparedness for a potential cyber pandemic.
CNN is reporting that, quote, several U.S. federal government agencies have been hit with a global cyber attack. Now, this attack exploits a vulnerability in widely used software. The U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency said that they are working urgently to understand impacts and ensure timely remediation. It's not immediately clear if the hackers are part of a Russian-speaking ransomware group that has claimed credit for a number of other situations in the hacking campaign. We're going to monitor this and certainly keep you updated right here on air and online as we learn more about this.
okay? So these devils, as Klaus Schwab, all right, the face of the WEF, all right, that was in 2020 when he made that speech, all right? We're in 2023. All right, these devils have been plotting. All right, and this is where this is going. All right, they want to completely shut down, all right, the system. They have to. All right? They have to destroy this system in order for their new system to be able to go up. They have to destroy this old system. All right? It has to be destroyed. All right? It has to fall. Salakia. All right? 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right? And these devils, this is a wicked this is a wicked device, man. Okay? These devils are trying to bring in, a complete enslavement of the people. All right? And this is really aimed at the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? He wants you to bow to him. All right. When you take that charagma, when you take that mark in Revelations 13 and 16, right? You're saying that he is your master. Okay. That's what you're initially saying, and 2/3 of our people do not even understand. The everyday regular person, all right, does not even understand what is coming. Okay, they don't even understand what is coming. Okay, you could check my video out on my page for the blackouts, where they tell you if what I think is six major like power boxes, or what's it called, power grid centers or whatever, like the major ones, it would just take 6 of them to knock out all the power in the entire United States. Okay, and within 9 months 90% of the population will be gone. Okay, because you have to remember, almost every single thing that we have runs off of electricity. Okay? These devils want to bring this country to their knees. Okay? They want, by the time this is done, people are going to be begging the government to take more control and take more power and take their rights. Okay? By the time this is finished, the people are going to be begging to be chipped up. Okay, they're going to be begging to be chipped up, begging to be a part of the system, okay, which is going to get them destroyed, man. Okay, let me see something right here. Ezekiel 7 and 5. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and evil and only evil behold is come. Okay, and we're living in a very evil time. All right, because this devil knows he has but a short time. Okay, so he has to come down with great wrath. All right, he has to get this going, just like they I forgot the spokesperson. He was like, "Yo, we're gonna speed this up." All right, which is in turn the Lord speeding things up for the sake of the elect, right? But these devils are speeding it up. Okay, yes, when they do this, when they shut the power, if some mega cyber attack happens, remember that it was a false flag, all right, by the wicked elite, okay, that want to take control, all right. They want to be like the Most High, okay. This is the end goal, all right, just like they told you on the Georgia Guidestones, all right. They want to get the population down, the entire world population down to 500 million. That means at least 95% of the population would have to be gone, and that's what they're trying to do through war. That's why they have the bunkers, to protect themselves for when nuclear war starts, that they're causing, because they're funding both sides of the war. All right, these devil's hands is in everything, man. But they're gonna try to bring this country down to his knees, because, like I said, they need the old system out and in with the new. They need to destroy and collapse this system, and Jakes are not ready. 2/3 of our people are not ready. The everyday average person is not ready. They're not ready for this. Okay? By the time they realize what is happening, the devil's going to have his hands around their throats, man. All this happening while Jake thinking about partying, the summer, the bag, taking trips, fly clothes, weave, eyelashes, makeup, nails, right? Fly cars, jewelry, rap videos and songs. This is all happening. Okay? Jeremiah 30:6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Right? This is a question, right? Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Do a man have children? No. Right? A man don't bear children. All right? Wherefore do I see every man with his hand on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. All right? Men are going to be out here holding their stomach, can't believe what's going on, because when this devil comes, all right? Oh, man, let me just read it again, man, because you have to image this, man. Okay? Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. No. Men don't have children, right? Travail with children, right? Where do I see every man with his hand on his loins as a woman in travail? Picture that, okay? A man is he looks like he's in pain, okay? Why? All faces are turned into paleness because this devil is about to come down with great wrath. Next verse. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. All right, this is going to be a day that none, since a people have been on the face of the earth. All right, since the nations have been on the face of the earth, there's going to be nothing is going to touch this. Alas, for that day is great, for that is none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And the people that's going to get saved is the elect. Okay, 2/3. Jacob's trouble is going to destroy 2/3, man, along with the missiles. Okay, that's what's going to happen, man, to 2/3, man. All right, because that's what's coming. Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, it's going to be rough. All right.
Look at this. I just spoke to this guy.
All right, before that plays, let me just get this scripture right here. Daniel's 12:1. And at that time, Jacob's trouble, right? Right? And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even unto that time. All right? And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. All right? Jacob's trouble. Okay? Okay? There's going to be a time that's none like it. All right? Since there was a nation, all right, on the earth, there was never a time of trouble like this ever, and it's going to happen to Israel. That's why it's called Jacob's trouble. It's going to happen to us. All right? It's going to come down on us. The Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time. All right? And this devil is coming. All right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. You need to wake up, man. Okay? Death is coming. A lot of death is coming. Okay? They're getting ready to throw your asses in the FEMA camps.
He's telling me they're getting ready for some serious power outages. possibly EMP blast. I said that to him. He goes, anything's possible these days. But they're getting ready for a huge storm that's rolling up in here. He said they've been out here all night, and they're just waiting. They got trucks set up on every street now. So, yep, they know something's coming. Yep.
Their shit is underground. Their server.
Look, they're even over here. This is Verizon right here. He just said that they're getting ready. That was the electric company over there. I don't know what they're getting ready for, but they're getting ready for something big.
And I was connected with them. So behind the scenes, we now, in the last months, have a source who is very credible. At the time, I wasn't sure they were credible. I'm very skeptical on people who say that they have stuff or know stuff, etc. And so, over time, this person had done some stuff for us that made it seem more credible and kind of proved it out. They are involved in some 3-letter agencies, very high up. Some of the ones, I'm not going to say them now because I don't want to out anybody. But did some work for us that really proved out they knew what they were talking about. So fast forward to today, and they've been giving us little breadcrumbs along the way, not to keep us from it, but just to kind of let us know things are going in the direction that we've talked about for a couple of years. So today I get a text from this person and said, hey, I need to brief you on something. Should take like 5 minutes. So I was getting ready to drive. So I'm like, okay, real quick, what's up? I have like 5 to 10 minutes. This was the message given to me, which I have been given permission to give to you guys. Now, since this has occurred, this has been triple plus confirmed to me by other sources as well. But the first source came from this person who received emails from internal department heads, I believe, within government, I guess you could say. And this is the message. There are currently 250, roughly, I believe is the number, cities in the world, including America, of course, who are being held ransom in cyber attack fashion right now. One just happened a couple days ago. They cleaned it up, but right now, globally.
Okay? 250 cities are being held hostage. Remember the first video I played for Dabu 7? Okay? Hosea 4 and 6. My people, who are the Lord's people, the Israelites, you so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Okay? Our people don't care about things like this, topics like this. All right? Our people don't care. All right? They're in the world. 2/3 of our people are in the world. They don't care. All right? They're in the world. That's why it's going to come upon them like a thief. It's going to come upon them with no warning. All right? And they're going to be wondering what the hell's going on. Okay? Because the average person is living, the average Jake is living their damn life. They don't care what the Lord got to say. All right? They don't care what's going on in the world or what's going on around them. They feel like it won't affect them. Right? They feel like it won't affect them. Showing how stupid Jake is, man. The Lord is gonna set Esau on you like a damn bull. He's gonna run through you. Like the elder said, he was like, "Yo, Jake ain't ready for no blackout." The average person, you think they ready for no blackout? You think they ready for no cyber attack, no internet, no nothing? You think the average stupid, the average Jake, all right, Salaki Angle, the average Jake, you think they're ready for a blackout? You think their minds are on anything like this? Okay? Their minds are nowhere near this. Nowhere on this. They don't care. They're living their life. They're about to go and travel. They don't care. All they caring about is mirth. Partying, living their life. Living their best life. All right? They don't want to hear about this right now. They don't want it to cramp their style or to, hurt them now. They want the hurt later. The hurt's about to come. The Lord's about to bring the pain. Okay? Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, but because thou hast rejected knowledge, which our people doing it, 2/3 are rejected knowledge, all right? It's wisdom now to understand these scriptures, right? The prophets on the highways and byways, the videos going up, telling Jake to repent, turn back to the Lord. The Lord's about to bring destruction, all right? This devil about to come down with great wrath. Our people don't want to hear that. They want to live their life until the devil's right in their face. That's when they're going to be asking what's going on. That's when they're going to want to ask what's going on, what's happening. Okay? My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest unto me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. Right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which our people have. Okay? I will also forget thy children. Okay? Our people do not care. Okay? When all of this goes down, they're not even going to know what's going on. As the guy right here, the Edomite about to say. They're not even going to know what's going on. All right? But the Lord said this, right? Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, right, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. All right? And that's the 2/3 of our people. To hell with the heathen. 2/3 of our people in Babylon. All right? And scattered all over the globe, but mostly in Babylon, America. 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. The Lord is not going to be with them. The Lord is going to allow Esau to run through them. Okay? But the 1/3 shall be left therein, which is the elect, the 1/3. Okay? The ones that are turning back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? Repenting, going on the highways and byways, making videos, doing lessons, praying, fasting, doing the things that the Lord wants you to do, obeying. Our people don't want to obey. All right? And for that, the Lord's going to give them over to Esau. And they're going to take that microchip. All right? That MOTB. All right? And the Lord's going to destroy them. Okay? Why? Because my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Jake don't care. The average everyday Jake you see on the street, pants sagging, black and mild behind his ear, goals in his mouth, right? Weave, eyelashes, nails, hookah. They don't care. That's all they care about. They gonna care though. The Lord gonna make them care. The Lord is about to make them care, man. Remember, the Fed now is about to be revealed in the 1st of July. All right. So a cyber attack or a crash of the system, right? It's gonna cause complete pandemonium. All right. And then they already have these martial law troops already on the ground, right? People gonna beg for government to come in and help. Okay? And then when they put the system back on, which was the plan the whole time, they gonna put the system back on. It's gonna be a new system.
Years ago, they cleaned it up, but right now, globally, I'm told imminently. Now, when I say imminently, I don't have an exact number for you, but it could be 5 minutes from now. It could be 48 hours from now. It could be a week or 2 weeks from now. It's not going to be like 6 months from now. That's what I was told. Like imminent. Also, that something like this could pop off on a weekend because they know that people aren't technically prepared. Now, keep in mind, the 21st, next week, summer solstice. we're talking cyber attacks across cities that would potentially shut cities down. An attack potentially on the infrastructure of America / and the financial system. It could lead into a lockdown situation, which could also lead to a soft martial law. And this was not like they didn't say, hey, this could happen, this is what I think. This is not a prediction. I'm told this is what's going to happen. I'm also told to make sure your family is protected. Now, a lot of you I know are going to put in the comments, what does this mean? Give me details. What do you mean protected? This is all I can give you. This is what I was given. So what is that? Have phones ready, have food ready, all the stuff we've talked about for the last couple of years. What was also said was everything that you've been hearing about and planning for the last couple of years that we knew or thought was going to come to fruition, this is it. This is not a joke. He also said this is not a test. This is real. And I'm not saying that I don't want to stoke fear. I'm not trying to get clickbait. I received the call. I immediately talked to my people around me. I immediately called my wife, called friends. I called Scott McKay, calling other friends, and letting them know what is happening. This could look like a war on our infrastructure. They will hold our cities, again, ransom. Do not be surprised, and I don't know how this would occur, or if it will occur. I don't know the intensity of this. You might have problems with money. You might have problems with paying for stuff. You might have full-on lockdowns and blackouts in your neighborhoods and cities. I don't know. And I wish I could give you more details of it, but this is the general what's happening. As I get more information, I'll let you know. And by the way, again, I was told this early. Within an hour or so after I was told this personally, I had it confirmed by another source outside of that, who again, I'm not going to say. And then there are other sources online that within the last hour, so this has all happened over the last few hours, other sources online who have also indicated that absolutely we are going to be under a major cyber attack. Whether planned or not, I don't know. But Americans, he said, if you're ready for this, it'll look crazy. He said the normies who have no idea what's going on right now will have no idea what to do. So if you see panic, if you see craziness, if you see chaos, just be someone who can, act normal or bring sanity to situations.
Shalom, Kala.
Okay? The normies, aka 2/3, the everyday average American, Babylonian. All right? That's just living their everyday life. No worries. Okay? They're going to be screwed. Okay? Completely effed. Okay? All right? They're not going to know what the hell's going on. Lights go out. What's going on? Okay? Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. And 2/3 of our people are the simple. All right? They don't want to get this word. They don't want to hear it. All right? They don't want to hear about the destruction. They don't want to hear none of it. They don't. It's negative to them. All right? So they live in their life. But in the end, they're going to be punished. All right? For their stupidity. For rejecting the word. They're going to be punished. All right? They're going to be punished. Okay? And the man was saying, you know, basically like, help, like having help and protection. The Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to be our only protection in this time. All right? Jeremiah 30:7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right? The Lord is going to be our only protection. The only protection we're going to have is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay? Trusting on him, believing upon him, having faith, fearing him. Okay? That's the only way we're going to get through it. All right? Because the Lord promised to save us, right? To save the elect. Okay? All right? But 2/3 are going to be punished. All right? As well as these heathens. All right? You everyday Americans are going to get destroyed. You Babylonians are going to get destroyed, man. You don't know what is coming. Oh, man. Revelations 12:12 one more time, man. Because y'all don't understand. Y'all don't get it. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. He knows that time is running out. The clock is ticking on him getting this new world order in play. All right? The time is ticking. He know the Lord is coming. All right? He's seen the chariots. He's seen the signs. And he knows the Lord is coming. That's why they made a space force to watch. All right? Even the freaking devil is watching it. And the everyday average so-called Negro, Latino, Native American ain't watching nothing but freaking football, basketball wives, and whatever else y'all garbage y'all watch on TV, man. Living y'all life, man. Destruction is coming. Oh my gosh, man. Man, y'all gonna get destroyed, man. You know, Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, right? But as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Okay? Evil is about to come. All right? Pure evil. Oh, man. Jake just gonna have to figure it out after death by pain. Okay? That's when Jake gonna get it. Jake gonna get it after death by pain, man. All right? When the devil's in your face, when y'all getting shipped off to them FEMA camps, when the lights go out, there ain't no food. Right? There's civil wars in the street, people trying to break into your house. All right? Oh, man. Wait, let me just get 2nd Ezra, man. Hold on. Yeah, come on. Gotta get it, man. Because 2nd Ezra 15:16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Next verse. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Why is that? You saw it in this video. The martial law troops, the military troops in the street. That's why they're going to put checkpoints. Okay, they're going to have checkpoints. You can't go into Texas. You can't go into Louisiana. You're going to have to stay in your state. All right? And they're probably going to even have blockades and stuff like that within cities. Okay? Blocks, neighborhoods. All right? Next verse. 2nd Ezra 15:18. For because their pride, all right, their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Okay? Next verse. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. And what is the modern day sword? All right? The gun. That's the modern day sword. Anything that's a weapon, a knife, a bat, a crowbar. Anything that can be a weapon. all right, that can put you to death, okay? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. One more time. Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. This is why it's going to be happening. This is why they're going to be invading each other's houses with weapons, all right? Putting you to death because they need your food. They need your resources because there's going to be a lack of food, all right? Imagine when the lights go out. Oh, man. All these infrastructures that use electricity to keep it going, food is going to die off. Okay? It's going to be a man-made famine. All right? This is what is coming. And Jake is playing. But the Lord ain't. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. One more time, read the scripture again. 2 Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, rob their food. That's what spoiled means. Spoil their goods, spoil their stuff, their resources, because of the lack of bread and of great tribulation. All right? And y'all over here playing. Y'all over here living y'all best life, twerking on cars at red lights. Okay? Rolling up spliffs. Got the 40. Right? In the club throwing money that's about to be obsolete. Okay? Being harlots. Gangbangers. Lord about to bring destruction, man.
Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, Bashem Babradash. The Lord is my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect, with the house of David reborn again in this generation. And Shalom to the 130 Yasharallah, who today are known as the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who before losing our true heritage, we were known as, and still are, the true Hebrew Israelites of the Holy Bible. In today's lesson, this is kind of an impromptu gathering of videos that I've basically been finding these last 2 days that has to do with the topic of the next pandemic, right? As you've seen in the very beginning, you've seen that Edomite Klaus Schwab talking about the coming world cyber attack that the world's going to have to be on the lookout for, that posted 2 years ago, right? Back in 2020, when they were talking about the cyber polygon, you know, and the scenario that they did then. Remember, before the whole C-19 pandemic hit, they had Event 201, and then a few months later, you know, the C-19 pandemic broke out, right? So let's read this. This is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. These Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
In late 2019, the World Economic Forum, or WEF, co-hosted a global pandemic simulation known as Event 201 with the John Hopkins and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. A few months later, an actual pandemic began. In mid-2020, the WEF co-hosted a global cyber attack simulation with Sberbank, Russia's largest bank. Given the aftermath of Event 201, this has led to speculation that a cyber attack is around the corner.
I'm going to go ahead and put the link to this video. It's from a guy called Coin Bureau. Very good, informative videos. But he pretty much breaks down how what we're seeing happening now, right? During this weekend, it seems to be the events spoken about with this. Now, we understand too that these devils are going to bring forward the FedNow CBDC system in July. Okay? So we're 2 weeks away from July. So what more perfect time would it be to attack the infrastructure and the banking system and the electrical system than before they bring that out to bring some sort of stability to the system, right? Or at least have an option for people to use. Now, let's read this. This is 2 Ezra 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Because as that guy was saying, right, he has a fairly popular Instagram channel, basically one of those Patriot, prepper channels. He posts a lot of good military intel. I guess he has a lot of military followers that share information with him, and he then posts it, right? But he obviously was told, right, that what we're currently seeing right now is because over 250, cities have been basically held ransom by this, global, cyber hack that's taking place. That news clip I played at the beginning was talking about. Now that we're gonna be going into the next week, right? I'm making this right now about 3 o'clock in the morning. So by the time you get this, Akim, we'll be going into Monday, All
right, you get it. All right. This brother, Yeshaya, I believe I'm saying it right. He has very edifying videos. I'm gonna try to leave the link in the description. All right. But Luke 21:36, watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. That was Lord Yahweh Shai saying that. Okay. He said, watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. All right. So he commanded us to watch and pray always. All right. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKakodash. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to the elders and the apostles who preach your word in sincerity and truth all over the globe. The water Yahweh Bahashem Shai. Shalom.